As we grow up, we begin to create a perception of the world. You begin to identify, the model of a happy family, especially when you think something's wrong with your own family. I remember thinking that the stork had delivered me to the wrong family for years. Because we create a perception of the world, we begin to observe people's behavior. We begin to identify what's good. We begin to identify what we like. We begin to identify, how we want people to treat us. And we lean on those that we admire. We lean on those that offer their love and their connection. Sadly, there are a high percentage of adults carrying and dealing with resentment, with hard feelings, with misunderstanding and just bad emotion towards their parents. And I'm not just talking about people in their 20s or their 30s or their 40s, but also people in their 50s, people in their 60s, people in their 70s. I mean, did you know that being indifferent is also a lack of love? We're not loving whenever we're being indifferent. And remember, we are here to respect one another and love one another. So whenever we become indifferent, we're not allowing our love to flow. We create rules on how people should behave. We create rules on how people should treat us. And whenever they don't treat us the way we want them to treat us, then we punish them, or we think we punish them. We push them aside, we simply disconnect, we look aside, kind of like ignoring. But in reality, we are punishing ourselves whenever we do that. And I'm talking about, the type of behavior that we adopt whenever we are carrying that resentment, whenever we feel like we're not appreciated, whenever we feel like they should have loved us more, whenever we feel like they should have done more for us and they didn't. And what if the family that was chosen for you was not the wrong family? What if the family that was chosen for you was the perfect family? Was the perfect family for you to develop the strength, for you to develop the tenacity, for you to develop, more love, less fear, for you to be inspired, for you to be more, for you to do more. And remember that just like our parents, were dealing with their values and they were dealing with their needs, and sometimes our values and our needs don't go together. Sometimes we have to step over our values because we have to meet our needs. We are on the same boat, we must value love. We might think we value love right now towards our children, but in reality, it's like, how many times are we spending one-on-one with our children? Because we have needs to meet, right? Maybe you are the type of parent that has to work the extra hours and you love your children, and that's the way you're expressing your love, by providing financially for them, But in reality, maybe the value of your child is love and he wants that connection. Maybe he wants the one-on-one. You see, our parents were dealing with the same. They were dealing with values and their needs. And they had to do whatever they had to do to meet those needs. So sometimes they had to step over those values. That's something that we have to understand. I can share something with you by John Maxwell in one of his books about leadership. I remember him saying that the majority of humanity on this planet are good. The majority of them tend to do good. But the problem is that they don't know how. If we don't show them the way, there is no way that they're going to find it on their own. And that's what I thought, as parents, we're leaders. Our parents were leaders. But if they were not shown the way, if they were not given the tools, it's like there is no way they could have delivered as much as we wanted to. And right now in 2021, there is a big need for leaders in corporation. And being a leader it's something that you have to learn. It's like there's skills, there's tools, there are strategies that you have to learn to be an extraordinary leader. And if you see now, it's like there's very few companies out there that they truly build a culture within their company. Very, very few. Right now we're seeing people that don't want to be at work, right? Because they don't feel valued, because they don't feel heard, because they don't feel like they belong. So being a leader is challenging. It's like being a parent is challenging, finding the strategies, finding the techniques. Imagine our parents. They were our leaders, but if they didn't know the tools, if they didn't have the strategies, if they didn't have the technique, if nobody showed them the way, then there was no way they could have delivered for us, like I said, in a level that we wanted to. So let's forgive them. Let's find a strategy. Let's find the techniques that is going to allow it to release the anger, that resentment, those misunderstandings, so that we can respect and that we can love them. Because being a leader takes so much. Being a leader, you have to have so much love to forgive your employees, because you're teaching them, right? And they're going to mess up. So being a true leader takes a lot of love. Being a true leader takes a lot of energy, because you have to show up in the way that you want your employees to show up. Being a leader takes for you to live by example. So it is a big responsibility. And let's learn to forgive our parents. And I have 4 different levels that I develop, and I want to share it with you. Like if you have anger, resentment towards your parents, let's begin with level 1. Honor them. Honor your parents by being grateful, by finding the ways that they make you better, even by showing you the wrong way. At least you now know to use that way, right? Because they already showed it to you. Now be grateful for that. Try to find the good on your parents. What is something that you learn from them? What could you be grateful for? That maybe they did it wrong, but because they did it wrong, now you're doing it right. Then you should be grateful because they show you the wrong way, but you now know the right way. Now find gratitude. Find, those little things that they gave you, even through pain. Find gratitude so you can begin to heal. The second level would be send them your love. After you find your gratitude, the things that you're grateful for them, then send them your love. Pray for them, send them a positive thought. My third level would be show them your love. After you find out what you're grateful for, everything that they brought to your life that is good, that you're a better human being because of them, and then you send them your love. And then if you're ready, show them your love. And the fourth level would be make sure that they know that they're loved. Number 4, make sure that they know that they're loved. I know that's a hard one, right? But you don't have to go there right now if you're not ready. Begin with gratitude. Just find out why you're better because of them. What good they brought into your life, even through pain. What did you learn? Second one, send them love, pray for them. Third one, show them your love. And fourth one, make sure that they know that they're loved. And if you're still stuck, if you still you don't know, then write a letter. Please write a letter. Write a letter and write down everything in detail that you're feeling and let it out. Don't give it to them. Just burn that letter, throw it away, put it in the trash. But at least let those emotions that you're dealing with, let them out. Write them down on a letter and see how you feel and then begin with gratitude, send them love, show them love, and make sure that they feel loved. Blessings to you all. Remember that we're here to respect one another. We're here to love one another. And if it was something that we could buy at the store, if we could go to the store and buy respect, if we could go to the store and buy love, that would be so much easier, right? But we're riding this game of life for a reason. There's a reason why we're being challenged. Because through challenge, through pain, we grow. Love you all.